Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me again on another one of my commission process videos. I've been really enjoying making and posting these, and I hope that you have been too. I hope you've been enjoying the music and the narration to them. And of course, if there's anything that you would like to see in there or anything that you think could be changed or maybe improved, feel free to let me know in the comments because I'm always looking to improve these videos. I really want to lean into this more. But moving on from that, today's commission is brought to us by a friend of mine on Discord named Tides. Tides, thank you so much for this project. It was incredible, as I've said probably numerous times already. This was a very interesting project that Tides brought to me. What they did was they asked me to draw 3 Ouroboros snakes in various cultural designs. Now, for those of you who don't know what Ouroboros it means, or Ouroboros snake means, it's the snake eating its own tail. That's what it is. And the 3 cultural designs that we decided on doing, because there was a few different options, but I thought that, if you put too many in there, it's going to look way too busy. And some of them didn't really have like incredibly unique snake designs. They were just, drawn snakes, or the best that they could do at the time. The really unique ones that we landed on were Norse, Indigenous Australian, and Aztec. So we landed on those 3 designs, and honestly I was having a problem figuring out the concept of it, because I was thinking, how am I going to organize these 3 snakes? And it looks pretty obvious now because you're seeing the production of the finished product, but trying to create a draft for it was actually quite hard. I'm like, how am I going to arrange these? Because not only did I have to keep this in mind for digital use, for profiles, desktop images, and all that, but Tides also mentioned that they might use it for a tattoo design. So I had to make something that was fairly self-contained, so not so widespread, fairly self-contained, and as simple as I could make it, so it can be easier used for a tattoo design. And I think that I've achieved that with the final draft, but I had a little hard time figuring out how to organize it until my friend Anna, who you may know, previously I did a commission for them for Anna Plays stuff. And she came to me and I told her the design or the design ideas, and she said, well, why don't you organize them in that Celtic knot, the interlocking circles? And I was like, yeah, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. So I went that direction, and lo and behold, it was the correct direction. So shout out to Anna for such an amazing idea and adding on to that. So I got to work, and Tides loved the design choice and loved the idea of the Celtic knot. The one thing that we did add was just an entire encompassing ring around the 3 snakes, just to kind of really frame them. And I'm really glad of how this whole thing turned out. It was really cool to go and research these different cultural elements from Aztec, Indigenous Australian, and Norse as well, and trying to figure out how to translate that into a design. For the Aztec and the snake, for the Indigenous Australian snake, it was more simple than the Norse one, because it was just, okay, I have to look up what their designs look like, how they draw their snakes. The Aztec one was based on the Quetzalcoatl, and the Indigenous Australian one was based off of just looking up numerous different snake images and finding the common traits among them, which is drawing them from a top-down perspective, and interestingly making use of pointillism, which I thought was that was very interesting to me. I was a real big fan of art history. I actually took a few art history courses in my university career when I was getting my Bachelor's of Arts. And yeah, that was actually one of the reasons why I really enjoyed this project, was because it felt like I was able to go back to that and really do all that research and studying. I really did enjoy it. And I hope that you all enjoy the design as well. You can check out the final design on my Instagram and on my Facebook. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I hope that you have been enjoying these commission process videos. And if you want or have an idea for a commission that you really need to be brought to life, feel free to contact me through my Instagram, on Discord, on YouTube, basically any place where you can get into contact with me, you can request a commission, and I would be happy to talk with you about your ideas, because I am loving with the ideas that people are sending me. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, everybody. If you enjoy the type of content that I produce and would like to support my work, please consider heading on over to merch.streamelements.com/Mr. Ricky Stevens Art. There you can find t-shirts and hoodies with my artwork on them. So consider checking it out. Again, that is merch.streamelements.com/Mr. Ricky Stevens _art.